All right. I got some food in, and now I'm ready to get back at it. I noticed that the microphone was too loud when I double checked the stream audio, so I turned that down. Hopefully, it's not too loud anymore. I guess I could at this point now turn up the. Let's do -6. And I think that's going to be good. We'll see. Hopefully I'm not blowing your ears out. And that's if anybody's watching. So, okay. Where were we at? We got the rocket to work. We got the particles working with it. Now we could work on sound, which I'm not really that keen on because the current sounds are not really what I want to use. They're just temporary sounds. So I really just put them in there to make it fun for my kids to play, so, and other people. So, yeah. All right. So, moving on. I think now I'm going to go ahead and restrict the ability to climb the walls, like so. So that means you will only be grounded. You will not be grounded if you're not touching the ground. So we go back to the player controller. Let's see. Where is the collision? Here we go. Can jump is true. So can jump is true on any collision. So let's take this off here. Let's just say it's only if it's down here. So, boom, boom. Save that. And I think that just fixed it. Not sure though. We will see. Good news is I'm not as sick as I was last week. Okay, and I remember this problem that I was having it last time I tried to do this. And that is that the player can jump, goes away, if you get in the corner. There, I just broke it. Okay, so the glitch is, let me see if I can recreate it. So you jump into the wall. If you land into the wall, so everything should, let me see. Okay, so working, can't jump, and I land in the wall. There it is. So that basically means that because I have another collision. Okay, so what we'll say is we'll do a check if already collided or colliding. We could say we make this bigger. We make this 0.5. Save. And let's see if that changes it. I don't think it's going to, but we'll see. And there it goes. So I can jump. Not a problem. What about on the right side? Nope. If I land in the corner, it does it. If the contacts wide, normal y is greater than that. Let's just try making it 0.9. Let's see if that'll do it. Very annoying. So if grounded, is he showing grounded? Let's see if he's showing grounded there. I think that's the problem, is that he's not showing grounded. That's the problem. Okay, so player becomes ungrounded whenever both of them. Is that what's going on? Whenever they both sides are hit. Okay. Player grounded is true if collision is greater than 9.f from the bottom. I think 5. Okay, so let's think about this. I think on collision stay. That should be, let's try this. Collision enter. Let's change collision enter to stay. And let's just comment that out and see what we get. Okay, what the hell's going on? That's how double jump will work, I'm pretty sure. So it thinks that we are grounded. But can jump. Else, I didn't think about this. You know what? Let's just call this player grounded. Okay. So that's what that is. Else, player grounded is not true. And okay, so there's that. So, and then in an update, we'll say if player grounded is true, and I guess this can be in movement status. So we can say okay, if player moving, less move, current move, fine. Let's go ahead and determine grounded too. So if player grounded, then can jump is equal to true. Okay. Now, if player grounded, can jump is equal to true, else can jump is equal to false. Okay, so there's that. Now, if player grounded and or, we can do ors here. So if player grounded, can jump is true. So we come up here and we say then player grounded is true. If that is not the case, this is the case. So we can get rid of on collision exit, which is noodly anyway. Save. Trying to make this look better. All right, let's try it. So somehow double jumping is working. And we're not getting stuck in the corner. This is good. But we cannot jump while we're touching the wall if we push into it. So I think what's happening there is just that when we... Maybe we need to tell it to... Okay. I think I understand. But I don't know why we can jump twice. What was I doing? I lost it. Jumping. So yes, input jump. Can jump. So if can jump and input jump, my rigid body goes in that direction by the jump force. Player grounded is equal to false. We need to take that out. That's all that needs to be there. So player grounded is only determined by the collision. Okay. So I should only be able to jump. But now I can jump forever. I can Flappy Bird. Okay. And the reason... Did not mean to do that. And the reason that is happening is because can jump is allowed. So, can jump in movement. Where did it go? Movement status. If player grounded, can jump is true, else can jump is false. So player grounded is true. I don't like the way I'm looking for player grounded. Like, it's basically saying if it hits it this way. We need to be able to do that line thing I've been seeing. So I guess I'm going to do some more research today. I'm going to say Unity, how to tell if player is on ground.
Hello, guys.
Well, hello, guys. Okay, this is what I wanted, the forum. So here we have... Use a script to make run, jump around, blah, blah, blah. Problem is when I press jump, use an American, press blah, blah, blah. The same problem I'm having. Okay, so it's happening because when you jump, you get grounded. You set grounded to true so you can jump again. Change those lines to grounded false when jumping, and add a statement to update your function, check height, your player set back to grounded true. I didn't even think about that. That's probably an easy way to do it. Okay, so what we'll say is if y velocity is greater than or less than 0. No, that's stupid. We want to know if he's grounded. So if he's grounded, we'll say if y velocity is less than 0, he's grounded. That's what we'll do. Okay, so we don't need this anymore. I don't think. We still need his rigid body. But we're going to go down to movement status and say if player grounded can jump true. Okay, so now the way to decide if he's grounded is if he's obviously standing still. So we can say my rigid body dot velocity dot y is equal to 0, then that means if my da 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 is equal to 0, then that means that I am grounded is equal to true. True. My rigid body velocity dot dot. What is it? Linear velocity rigid body units per second. Get set. Cannot modify return value because it's not a variable. Okay, let's say vel y is equal to boop vel y, and we'll just call this a var. Will you take it? As great, equal than or greater than, equal to or greater than. Why? Why don't you like that? Okay. Oh. Still doesn't like this. Float to bool. Oh, it's greater than 0 or val y is less than 0. Player grounded is false. If it's not this, player grounded is true. That's what we want to say. If it's not this, player grounded is true. If is... Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's do this. If velocity is not equal to 0, if that is not the case, velocity equals 0. Oh, it's not equal to 0. Player grounded is false. That's what I want to do. If velocity is not equal to 0, player grounded is false. Else, player grounded. Player grounded. Oh my God. Grounded is true. Why is it blue like that? Ezel is true. Equals true. There we go. Okay. Well, that's a bunch of brain farting all over the place. Alright, let's give her a resun. Shouldn't be able to double jump. Perfect. And I can't do it there. And the reason is because the player grounded is now based on y velocity. Perfect. Now, if we wanted to... Awesome. So... now we can't jump up there. Perfect. But we grab this, and we can. Mm-hmm. Hey. Okay. I like it. All right. Happiness. All right. Happiness in Slavery. It's an awesome song. Now we're gonna do... what is this? Why is this up here? There we go. Okay. So now I need to make the ability to jump up the walls. The grabber. It's my foot. Actually, it's my long, funky toenails. So, to make the wall grabber work, we could say... now, if collision... on collision stay, we could also add that thing. So, if we... go into on collision. So now here we could use on collision. So we could say, excuse me. On collision stay 2D, we can say if has mover. We could say then on collision stay if has mover. Player grounded is equal to true. True. Oh my goodness. Troll. Save. Oh, stop. Okay. So, but let's for now not even say if has mover. Let's just say player grounded is true. Let's see what happens. Balloon. Alright. Oh, play the game. Yeah, play the game. Am I missing something here? Play. Thank you. So it does not work. What's going on there? So he doesn't stay grounded on. Something's weird about this entire place here. I think from now on we're starting up here. I don't even know what's up with that. That's just so weird. Yeah, so we're gonna stop a lapa. We're gonna go to scenes 2 because I don't even understand what's going on with that. So test level. We're just gonna move player. Oh man, I'm starting to get tired. Spawn point as well there. And while I'm here, I'm just gonna murder all of this. Which means we can murder the text, or at least just move the text, I guess. There's so much of an easier way to do this. Alright, play. Nope, this button. Guess there's not. Alright. Boom. Okay, so now I need. Okay. When did that happen? Oh my goodness, get out of my way. Okay. Oof. Might be onto something. Now you can run. What's down here? What's down here? Oh, yes. Oh, go there. So now you can't jump the walls, which, might be a better thing. But how do I do the grabber then? I do want that to be a power. Okay. I'm gonna push this because I like it better. And now I need to think about how I want to do this. The mover. So if he's near a wall, I could do a won't be that he's grounded. We gotta say that he's on a wall. So we can do, if a collision is on the X, negative or positive. So we could say, let's do, if, what was it? No, it was normal. It wasn't that. If the collision dot normal 0 dot y is greater than, oh, I can't remember. Let's go look. If we go, where are my favorites? What happened? Oh man, that sucks. Where did I put it? It's in games. Oh goodness, where is it? It's in games. Unity projects. Oh, I cannot remember. So monster. Here it is. This is what I'm looking for. Copy. Player controller. Contacts. That's what it was. Dot normal. Dot y. Less than dot x. Less than -5. Or the same thing, greater than 0.5 x. Player grounded is true. Let's try that. Get out of here, monster. Play. Okay, so let me look at the guy. Player grounded. Oh, you know what? We're going to do this. Instead of him being grounded, we're going to say that player is on wall. Look at all these things I'm not using. I'm going to have to come back to this. Player is on wall. Player grounded. Public. Public bool. Player on wall. Alright. And player on wall. That. Now, if player on wall, then jumping permitted. Easy as that. I guess I could have just done this here. But it is on collision. So we say if player on wall, player grounded equals false. If player on wall, if wall was it, or player on wall, play, yeah, or let's do it here, and then we'll give it in the thing to flag it correctly. We could say it's okay, or player on wall Oh, no, no, no. That's not what we want. We don't want it there. So we say, okay. We'll just put it down here. If player grounded or player on wall can jump is true. Else can jump is false. If player grounded can wall jump. So we have update player movement status. So on wall. So what we got to say is can the player grounded or a player on wall can jump is true. So we don't even want to be able to change if player is on. We don't even want to report if player is on wall. So we'll say if has mover. Okay, so we go to here. We say player on wall is true. We say if collision blah 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 and if has mover, player on wall is true. Not mover. It has climber. That's it. Climber. Climber. Has climber? Is that it? Has grapple. Has grapple. Okay. Player on wall equals true. Else player on wall is equal to false. Okay. Yeah, okay, I think that's correct. Now if we player on wall is public, we should be able to see that. Player on wall. Okay, so let's see. It won't even give us is on wall. So if collision contacts normal x greater than, let's just try putting a little f there, is greater than y, or x. Yeah, excuse me. Collision contacts normal x is less than this, or it's greater than this. So on the wall is true. Let's just say 0. Not even anything. Alright, let's try that. Let's see if that works. I don't think it's going to work. But we will see. Nope. But let's start over. Nope. Okay. So that didn't work. And I'm doing on collision stay. Let's try on collision enter. And then on collision exit, we'll take player on wall is false. Copy. Okay, that was weird. More on insert. What's up with that? What are you doing? Okay. Alright. Let's see if this works. It will not work. Well, at least we got the jumping into the corner problem fixed. Oh, jump. Okay, yeah, that does feel good now. Or back to the normal. But we need this wall thing to work. I got it twice. Don't like that. I think the charge should come back a little. Well, I don't know. You're supposed to find the mover grabbers, which make you more powerful, which allow you to access other areas. Or not mover grabbers, the grapplers. Which will be right here. And the rockets will be up in there. How do I get it to tell me? Let me see. I'm going to do some more research. We're going to say Unity. How to tell when your player is on the wall. On collision, enter, transform, tag, ground, grounded, true, blah. If other transform, tag, ground, and other contact, normal, vector 2, if vector 2 dot up. Okay, so in other contexts, normal equals vector 2 dot up. Up vector. Confused. So raycasts, that's what I was looking at. Raycasting. We need to figure the raycasting thing out. Okay. This guy says, I suggest downloading the 2D player controller made from the standard assets on this asset store. Alright. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. What do I need to search? Was it a player controller? 2D player controller. Contero. I think they said the standard assets, which I believe I have in here. Standard assets. Okay. Go back. Here we go. Checking for ground collisions using raycasts. Okay, so it's a pretty common requirement in the game to know, for development to need to know if they're on the ground. Okay, so we can use raycast. Blah, 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 blah. Visible line, raycast itself being that line. In this post, I'll show you how to use raycast to detect blah, 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 blah. First thing we'll need to do is add a public layer mask to our player script. Layer mask allows us to filter collisions based on the colliding body's layer. We limit our raycast to search for only objects on the ground layer. In that script, add the following. Public layer mask, ground layer. Okay, now in the Unity editor, set your player and set the ground layer property like so. Yep, whatever. Using raycast. Here we go. With the layer mask ready to go, we can now write our logic to determine if the player is on the ground. Same player script will add an isGrounded function that performs the logic and returns a Boolean true if the player is on the ground. In the same player script, we'll add an isGrounded function that performs the logic and returns a Boolean true if the player is on the ground, false otherwise. So what they've got here is grounded. Basically says raycast 2D hit equals physics 2D raycast position, direction, distance, and ground layer. If hit.collider is not there, return true. Is not null, sorry. If hit.collider is not null, return true. Okay, got it. So what we're doing here is we're creating a raycast using physics 2D, excuse me, in a downward direction using vector 2 down. Can I say vector 2 right? Or vector 2 left? Or vector 2 axis? Can you do like an axis? See vector 2 down. Shorthand for vector 2, 0, negative 1F. Yeah. We limit the raycast to the ground layer so that only the ground objects are directed, preventing us from colliding with our own physics body. So you'll notice that we limit the distance of the raycast, which is important because if the player jumps in the air, there would still technically be ground layer objects beneath them. We're interested in only if it's directly beneath them. That means that there was an object found and we are on the ground. Now you better perform checks in the rest of your player script to determine if the player's on the ground. Oh yeah. I don't care about that. This is the isGrounded that I want to make. And then I can then do also the walls, I guess. Let me see here. The isGrounded I'm using now is based off of Y velocity. So pretty lame. Okay, so vector 2 position, transform position, direction is not down. Let's actually, where's this ground layer? Okay, layer mask, ground layer. But how does it know it's the ground layer? Just because he said it's the ground layer? Where? Confused about that part. So we see but like, yeah, I do. But the thing is, where am I at? Grid, here we go. But it's not the ground. We'll call it, I don't know. I don't even want to do that. I want to leave it the way it is. Just know how to throw a raycast. What am I looking at? Where am I at here? There it is. Okay. So basically what they're saying is raycast 2D hit equals physics 2D raycast in this direction. If it hits, collider equals null, return true. Hey. Yes. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to take this whole thing here. I don't see the layer mask is weird. Ground layer. It doesn't work like that. Oh, I did it on this thing. Why was that? Is that on the player? This is confusing me. Every time it goes back behind there, it's pissing me off. A layer mask. I get it. I'm an idiot. Okay. I see what he's doing. So on the player, we come up here. Let's go ahead and just say public layer mask ground layer. Now we can save that. Come back in here. We have a thing called ground we already made. Ground layer. Where is it? Oh, I didn't make it my sorting layer, which is in my sprite renderer. There is a ground layer. Is it here? Yes. Add layer. But that will be on here. Layer. Add layer. Ground. Am I doing this right? Ground. I'm typing into nothing. Ground. 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 Ugh. I'm getting tired. I don't want you. Okay, so ground. Okay. Layer is on the ground. Ground is on the ground. Okay, okay. Now the player controller. Oh my god, do what I want you to do. Player controller. Ground layer is ground. That's so weird. Tile map is ground. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a little tired. Yeah, we're going to go with that. Okay, so using raycasts. Okay, so with the layer mask ready to go. So here's the raycast, and this is the direction vector 2 down. I'm just going to take it all. We're going to take this. I've already done that. Yeah, I've already done that. Okay, so is grounded. Go back here. Where's my is grounded? We have an is grounded op. I think it's in the movement. So, yeah, here we go. We'll throw it right here. Is grounded. It's not going to be down. It actually is going to be down. Let's actually make this an array. Vector 2 directions. is equal to down vector. I think I'm doing it right. 2 dot right. Well, I'll just do one at a time because I can't remember anything right now. I'm starting to get tired. Alright, is grounded. No. Alright, vector 2 down is grounded, blah, 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 blah. So if player grounded, we got it, is grounded. So we just call this player grounded. Player grounded. And we add our parentheses. If player grounded, it does. That's weird. Why does the animator need to know if it's updated? Oh, yeah, that's not needed. Okay. All right. And if player grounded here, we'll just say here, we'll come up here and we'll say player grounded. Actually, I don't even need that. We can say, instead of return true, we don't want to return true. We can make this a... Actually, we do need it to return true. Okay, so return true. What do you want from me? The player controller already contains a definition player grounded. Where is it at? Player grounded. Shut up. How's that? Do you like that? Are we good now? Let's try it. I have a feeling it's going to not work. I like to break it as soon as I fix it. That's the way I like to play. So. Player. It worked. Okay, so now let's see if we can create one for player on wall. So player on wall, if player on wall, I don't even want to do that yet. Let's see. Player grounded can jump is true, else can jump is false. Player on wall is, where's player on wall? Let's see. I think it's just one of these. Yep. Okay, so we're going to take this out. I don't know if those need to be public anymore. I don't even know if I need them. Player on wall equals true. Oh, I guess I need player on wall. Okay, so player on wall equals true. Player on wall is false. So this is when the collision happens. And it's not giving it to me. So what we can say is, instead of looking at it like that, we're going to just get rid of collision. And what we're going to do is the same thing we did on this grounded. Let's just see. Now, where'd you go? Player grounded, player on wall. Okay, so transform position vector to X. X, no, you don't like it. Vector to dot X is greater than 0. No. Right. Direction R. Let's call it hit R. If hit R dot collider is null, return true. I hate the way that looks. Else return false. Okay. So now we want this same thing. Or if hit L dot collider is not equal to null. Okay, so now we need to dupe this guy, copy it, and here, I didn't build anything, you need to chill out. This will be hit L, vector 2 right, so, and then this will be vector 2 direction left is equal to vector 2 dot left. Okay, now direction L. That's probably way more code than I need. So what we're going to do is take this. Actually, we're going to take this. Copy. Excuse me. Player on wall is what we're looking for. Player on wall. We're going to get rid of you, so we bring out the lurkers. Where is that? Where's that? Player on wall. Oh, I don't think I'm actually... Okay, so... Okay. Movement status. Is that what we're trying? What am I doing? Where's what I'm looking for? There it is. Okay, so if player grounded and can jump, if player grounded can jump is true. Okay, so, or if on wall, player on wall, Let's just see if that works, or if just period if player on wall. Oh gosh. Okay, let's just see if that works. I am getting so tired, dude. I'm like yawning all over stream. This is horrible. Like anybody's watching, so it doesn't matter. All right, let's go. Raycasting. Oh God, why didn't I just learn that before? That seems to be the way to do it. Okay, so now a okay, cool. So now at least we got a condition that allows for it to be on or off. So what we can say is that up to the playground on wall can't jump is true. So if he's or player on wall has grapple and on wall. So let's do that. Let's now go say has grapple. Okay, if we hit play, we should not be able to jump on the wall. Alright, now we find the grapple, and things should be letting us jump on the wall. Boom, there we go. We're looking good. This is good. So we find the grapple, come over here, and we'll get the rocket. Okay, sweet. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay. So let's build the grappler. So here's the rocket. We know that that is now going to be the rocket. Component rocket. We want to move you to here. Weird. What is going on? I think it's automatically moving it to him. That's what I think is happening. So if we put him like right here, play, it should pop it over there to him. I think that's what I did. Yep. Okay, cool. So it doesn't really matter where you put it. All right. Saving that. Now we need to make an item called the grapple arm or something. I don't know. Let's go look at our art. We have some art from Le Jasson. Characters, items. Okay, so we have. Do we have the grapple? We have wall climbers here. Okay, so let's see what they look like. They look cool, and that's what's going to go on him. For now, so he grabs them. Let's look at the component rocket. Component rocket. Sprite render audio source. That's the little bling pickup component. Which really, I feel like I could just duplicate that, change out the, let's try it. Let's duplicate this, rename it. Oh my goodness. Let's go over here and do it since our hands, oh my goodness, can I freaking control my muscles? Component. What am I working on? Grappler. Okay, component grappler. Sprite renderer. We're going to use wall climbers. That's what it was called. Okay. And transform. Reset. Yokomova. Let's play and see what happens. Perfect. Alright, so the grappler, now we get rid of the mover script. Let's actually go look at the mover script. Yep, okay, so we copy all of this, copy all of that. Remove component. This should not be a prefab. Okay, so now here we're going to add a component called script. Actually, we're going to call it component dash grappler. Yep, we want to create and add component grappler. How did I do it? Yep, just like that. Component grappler. Create and add. Now, on this guy, we want this to player source room has grappler. I believe that is the correct way to do it. Isn't it grappler? What is it, player? What do you got over there? It was has grappler. Grapple. Has grapple. Save that. Perfect. Why do I have a destroy? Okay, who cares? Let's play it. And this should work, hopefully. Alright. So right now I shouldn't be able to do anything. I grab these. And I can. Woot. Okay, so here, what we can do is we can then say, I'm going to move this over here, like that. Perfect. Let's try it. Okay, we start there. We can now jump up here. It's two on wall is two player on wall distance. Let's do 0.1. Save that. But man, I'm digging it. I am totally digging it. All right, play. I don't think we want rotate either. I think... Okay, so that's too far. Let's try 0.5. Try 0.5. Save that. Split the difference. So, and then we'll worry about getting arms on our man once ever... Perfect. I'm okay with that. That's fine. And then he comes there and it says press RB for rockets. So So it needs to come just a little bit higher. So push RB for rockets can go up a little bit higher. Right there, maybe. And now it's kind of working out. It's kind of cool. We got something cool happening. You know, while I'm actually here, let me go ahead and change these to not rotate. Do these rotate? No. 0.3. Okay, there we go. So now maybe when you're next to a wall, I think the wall grabber should be should just be a little flip that flips out of him. Like when you press jump, every time you press jump, he should like flap his, he should have a little flipper. I don't know. Graphically speaking, I mean, the only thing is we don't have, and I'm okay with not having the sound effects right now because, oh, whoa, oh, I think I'm gonna make, if you click the right stick, maybe, oh no, that was not what I want, maybe by sitting still. Maybe everything causes charge. Let's go look at the item. Where is it? Item manager. Where the heck is it? Oh, it's in game management. Wait, it's not supposed to be in game management. These are things that are not supposed to be true of things. Delete that. Okay, item manager. Has rocket, has mover. Now we need to remember if he has grabber. So we need to go back to the item manager. Say item manager. Player has grabber. Has climber. So that's not what it's called. Has grapple. Now, down here we say there's no sprite for mover. But we do need to do, okay, well, we'll call update mover here. Update charge, update mover, and then that'll destroy it if we already have it. And then we need an update grapple. Oh. Okay. There's that. Oh. Yeah, I'm about to call it. I think I've been doing this enough today. Update grapple, that'll destroy it if we need to. We don't need to change any sprites on the mover, but we may on the grapple, so we can say PR sprite. I really don't want to mess with that again right now. I think it's cool just to kind of give them power, maybe changing colors. Update grapple. So I think we're in a good spot. And then I think after this, I'm going to come back and play video games for the rest of the day. And I'll play, I think I'm going to play Bloodstained. So you get these. And maybe every time, I think every time you use a wall jumper, it needs to use some power. So I want to do that real quick. So what that'll be is we'll say that's going to be every time you jump. Where am I at? Player controller. I'm going to say excuse me. If player on wall and player is jumping. Do I have a player jumping? No. Okay. And input. Yeah, excuse me. I know what to do. This is the wrong place for this. Yeah, I'm starting to get like allergied up. This is bad. Okay. A few more minutes, I'm going to just be a puffball. But if we do it here, so input jump, blah, blah, blah. Now, if player on wall, if player on wall item manager dot current charge is equal to current item manager dot current charge minus 10. Let's do 100. And says if player's on wall, do 100. Okay, save. Okay, cool. So now, last thing we need to do is say if there's no charge. So here we go. We say if there is no item manager, item manager dot has charge, return else if dude, seriously. Else if I don't even think I need the else if. I think I can just say else. My rigid body. Let's try that. Perfect. Now we're talking. But I think the increment. Okay, so wall jump charge. We'll say wall jump cost. Grapple cost. Alright, now on the player, we're going to have a public thing called. We are not going to have rocket fuel, max rocket fuel, fuel cost, or refuel multiplier. But we will have here public int, and then we're going to call this grapple cost. And should that be in the item manager? Rocket cost is in the item manager, I believe. So what it's doing is it comes to the charge here. It says, excuse me. There is no rocket cost. Rocket cost comes from the player saying, using charge. It's false. Yeah, true. Yeah, there is no rocket cost. It's just using charge. So input jump. Maybe jump can cost the same as. So it's this right here. If player on wall, item, current charge. What it doesn't even. We don't need that. We can just say if has charge. Okay, else. And we don't even need to know if the player's on the wall. Really, we just need that. And that means every time we jump, it does that. And I think that's what I want. Okay. But okay. Where am I at? But this works. Okay, what do we do? Oh, you know what? I didn't make. Save that. And then we got a grapple cost. On the player, right? Yeah, on the player. Grapple cost. Grapple cost. Let's say 50. Let's say 50. And I think that's doing what we need. Let's go over to the item manager. Hit the button. Yep, perfect. And I think 100 is good. So if we go back to the player, we don't need CP systems. Grapple cost is 100. So really, this makes it easy. He's on the player. Yeah. Grapple cost is 100. You can kind of, oh, so close. But this is it. So let's go ahead and push all that to all of the player. Let's go back to the title screen. Save this. And now I can't jump. Why can I not jump? Okay, so, and I'm sure that has to do with some of the stuff I've added to the player. So we got this. Can jump is because he's not grounded. Wait, let's play it. So can jump doesn't exist. Do I want him to be able to jump here? So hit start, then he can jump. Can't jump there. Okay, so let's just do this. Let's just set this one. This player is the can jump is true. So we hit play. Let's see what happens. No, he cannot jump. And it's because it doesn't think he's grounded. I know why. Because on this one, the grid is not set. The tile map is not set to ground. Okay, so let's try it again. Perfect. All right. I like it. Ah, ooh, I like it. Now you got some challenge to the things you do. Now, part of me wants to say that you can rebuild. When you rebuild, I think it should give you your power back. If you rebuild, like you do that, you could use a rebuild as a means. Yeah. So let's say when you go back and respawn, it doesn't cost you anything. We'll say it cost you something. We'll say it cost you something to set one. But when you come back, equals item manager max charge. And delete that, save. So now, excuse me, we should get some cool stuff happening. So if we go and we use up, let's we could be strategies could do like, oh, now the rocket's not working. Okay, and that's because of this, and it did it last time. Let's actually do that. Let's see if that messes it up. Let's just see if it sets the max charge, and if it does, that's fine. I'm fine with that. If it works, it's fine. That's what I'm saying. Okay. I'm happy. And it does. So if we use it all and we hit start, we get it all back. Perfect. And there's the thing. It's literally a reset. Boom! Alright. I think that's a great place to push the game. We'll just send it there. Save. Yep. Okay, cool. And I'm going to take a break. Thanks for watching. Awesomeness. Cheers.